Daled, first column, bottom paragraph. Tosefto. Okay. The Tosefto. Maser Brochus Perk Daled. Maser Barbo Zakeni. It's an incident with four Zakeni. Yoshim Beishar Shel Rebelosa Bar Masio. V'chaninu Achinoi. V'shimid Ben Azai. V'shimid Atimoni. Shoyu Asukim Mashishono Lehem Rav Tarfon. They were engaged in something which Rav Tarfon had taught them. Omlem Rabbi Kivo. Ne'ma Zocha Yehuda L'Malchus. Among Yaakov's children, why did Yehuda, this Yehuda, the son of Yaakov, why did he merit royalty? Malchus. Ne'shehoda B'tomor. Because when there was the incident where he's going to send Tomar to her death, when he thought she had committed adultery, and she had said, the man who had given me these various things, and he admitted, therefore he merited Malchus for that reason. Osifu heimatzmon, asher chachom yagidu lochichudu me'avosam lehem levadam nosno oretz. They said, asher chachom me'avosam lehem levadam nosno oretz omelem chinos and schar al aveiro. We'll see what this means. Omru lo. Yehuda knows he's asking. Factually, Yehuda sinned. Maybe it showed you see Hosivu Hemiatzum Shechachom Yagidu Ochichu Me'avodosam Lehem Levadam Nitno Oretz. He says a person maybe has to do with Mechirus Yosef, I'm not sure. Some he had kept from his father. To him the land should be given. Oma Lehem. Chinosin schar al aveiro, elamnei mazocha Yehuda l'malchus. Neshitzel is och. What did Yehuda merit malchus? Saved Yosef from death. They were going to kill Yosef, and he says, "What are we going to gain by killing him? Let's sell him." Shenem aviyom Yehuda lecho ma'betza ki naru gesochinu uchsiv lechuv v'nikrein l'Yishmaelim. He says, "Let's sell him to Yishmaelim." Lehem dayo latzol shro. So they said to them, he disagrees. He says because saving his life would be enough to offset the selling him into slavery. But to merit malchus, that should not be enough. Elam ne'mazoch yudel malchus. Because of his humility. Shenema va'ato later, right, when he negotiated with Yosef, he says, and with Binyamin, that he was accused that he stole the goblet, remain and I'll be the slave. Af Shol Ne'anov. Shol also initially, Shol's not from Malchus to Beis David. Initially, the king. Ne'anova. The characteristic of a Asonos V'doag Lodu Shokal Ab. See, Shubora wanted Shaul to be the king. He fled from honor. About Shmuel, about Shaul, he's nechver lakelim. He's hiding. He's concealing himself among his vessels. Omalem. Monday Rabbi about a kiddush to see Yori Everybody was afraid to go into the sea. So who was the first one to jump into the sea? Nachshon ben Aminadab, who was from Shevet Yehuda. Shiftel Yehuda v'yorad b'tchila v'kiddush shmo shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They were the first one to sign. And they said, "Help me, Hashem, because the waters come to the point we're going to drown." This is before the sea split. Here, now when you say hallelujah, you understand what this means. It says, Yehuda was the one who was Mekadish Hashem. He sanctified God. Therefore, Yisrael Mamshalosah. Therefore, he's the one who dominates and reigns over Yisrael. Yeah, because it was Yehuda Kocho. Therefore, it's Yisrael Mamshalosah. Adkan Pirish. One, it says the reason why he merited royalty is because he admitted when it came to Torah not to send it to her death. Ratzlam ki Yehuda hu miyuchad bodo, Moshe Mora Olav Shmo Shnikra Yehuda Hashem bodo. Right? What's hodo? Acknowledgement, thanks, but it means acknowledging. Umisha moda dovak Moshe Hoda Yehuda betom roy lemalchus ki molach al yitzro kasher moda al chet also. I mean, a person naturally, you don't want to look bad to admit that you did something which is disgraceful. Despite that, he said, she's more righteous than I am. So a person who has control over his inclination, which most people would not admit, so he's a Moshel. So as he was Moshel on his Yetzer, that therefore he merited Malchus, which is Memsholah. This is Veach Todi Chabdinedui. Zoveach. Zeochen. Ocher was the one who took from the spoils of Yericho. And it wasn't so simple. It wasn't enough to go. They originally, Hashem, they drew lots and they did identify. But it wasn't simple. In verse, we had the word Sanhedrin. Ochen had to admit. He had to admit that he did it. That he admitted for Ochen was accomplishment. Because he could have avoided and evaded the whole thing and not be put to death. And it would have been Chil Hashem. And that allowed the kapara. There were 36 casualties in Ai because of that. So it says, "Ze'ochen shodesh zovach v'hoda shnem v'tein toda, u'mishus ve'ech yitzro humelech bevadai." Person who slaughters his inclination, meaning he overcomes it, overpowers it. That's an indication. That's a characteristic of malchus. V'vadish ap yitzora eno sholeit bo, to indicate that his inclination doesn't dominate him, doesn't rule him. Hariu melech legamri. A person is able to control over his life. That's malchus. Kashem molach al yitzro vein sholit vo yitzara dover. V'hiksho kiodo zos mimnei shabo avir liyodo vodo leo. Here, but what's the reason? What precipitated that admission? He did it. He sinned. So therefore, to say that a person he should merit malchus, where the basis for the taking control is to do tshuva, that's not an indication. That's not an indication. If he wouldn't have sinned, he wouldn't have made the admission. So to say, because he sinned, that's why he merited that, it's difficult to say. You understand that?
So that don't we also learn that if someone does real but that
we're not talking to malchus. I mean, if I would understand the way the Maharal usually explains. When a person sins, that's mikra. It wasn't determined, it wasn't predestined, you should say. Because it's destined you to sin, then you have no choice. So over here, if the basis you tell me he became the king, Yehuda being the king is not mikra. Right? That's not just a coincidence that he became the king. That means he was destined. He had a quality within him to become the king. But if here you tell me the basis for the kingship emanated because he sinned, but chet avera is mikra, right? That's something which happened. It's not predestined. The way the Maharal normally explains something.
The way Maharal is that these are things that Yaakov may not have known about, and when actually Yaakov's giving out the brachos to his children, seems that it's almost default that he would end up getting malchus because unless Reuven, Yiksen, you didn't act appropriately. Shimon Levi, you didn't act appropriately. Yehuda, all right, you got it. It almost seems that way, as opposed to just predestined.
Levi didn't lose anything because he just rebukes them. He curses their anger. He doesn't curse them. Right, Shimon and Levi.
Right.
Yehuda gets malchus.
But the way it seems that Shimon and Levi were next in line to get malchus because they're going in age order, and then Yehuda, all right, you're next.
No, they didn't display any characteristic of malchus. Right? No. Levi,
it
no.
like they acted inappropriately.
No.
Well,
right, even though he acted appropriately.
This is something that happened later, but by the Egel, he acted appropriately.
No. But then, he's rebuking you then. Because at that, he's rebuking you, that's not a reason to merit something. It's a reason not to be worthy. Right? That's not to be worthy.
That's why Shimon Levi ended up getting malchus.
No. If you take a look in the Sefarn over there, originally Reuven was supposed to have everything because he was the Bchor, he was supposed to be the Melech, supposed to be the Kohen, but because he had this failing, he lost it all, everything. Right. Not Malchus, not Kuna, and then it was distributed. So why Levi? Because Levi was qualified to be the Kohen. Yehuda, because Yehuda had to have a certain characteristic quality. Now they're discussing what was the characteristic, the quality that he had. So he said, well, because he didn't send Tomer to death. He said that was tshuva for the wrong he did. So if he wouldn't have been Chodei, that means he wouldn't have merited to be the Melech.
So why is it relevant that Yaakov didn't know about this stuff?
He knew about Tomer. What about he knew about Tomer? Of course he knew about Tomer. Sure he knew about Tomer.
It would have been the same person. It wouldn't have been weird.
Yeah, but again, it's because he did tshuva. But he did tshuva because of the chet. Maybe it's Zira Shamayim. It has nothing to do. He has control over himself. The Aveira caused it. Okay, let's see the Mishnah Berurah.